Yeah, this is a blooper reel. Bob, what did you slip in my drink? Alright, so back to serious mode. You grew up in Burlington, Mass, correct?
Yes.
Yes. And you're going to be a meteorologist.
Yes.
And besides meteorology, you actually play a few sports here in Burlington.
Yes.
Tell me how the football team's doing, and you guys are going to be playing against Wilmington this Friday.
Yes.
What are you going to do to beat them to go on to the playoffs?
Well, we gotta, play hard the whole game, not give up no matter what the score is, and hopefully come out with a win. If we win, we do make it to the playoffs, so that would be good.
And then the first series of the playoffs, who would you be facing, do you know?
That I don't know, because they're not just waiting on us, there's also other teams that still have to play, so we'll have to wait and see. It's really till after the Thanksgiving game to see what gets determined.
Now, for Red Devil fans that go to the football games, what number are you?
71.
So everybody wants to pay attention to number 71.
Yep.
He's the next, what position do you play?
Defensive tackle.
So you're going to be on the Patriots? Do you want to do like a football/meteorology thing?
Yeah, we could go with that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't know if I'm seeing things here, but Alana Sesko and Dottie Parker are back in town.
Back.
Wow.
Changed it up.
I thought you guys left. I didn't know
No,
where
we're doing
to go.
a little relay thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Need a little female power up here.
Yeah.
A lot of
yeah.
testosterone
A
going
little more
on.
estrogen.
Yeah, it was. And Bob's still here.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of estrogen.
That's why you can't wear underwear.
I think sometimes Bob stays here overnight.
I've stayed in worse places, Sean.
Yeah.
This is a step up for me.
What's the worst place you've ever stayed in your life?
East Boston Police Station. I used to hitchhike drunk through the Sumner Tunnel.
Yep.
I used to spend my pay nights. I used to work at General Electric. And Thursday was payday. I'd go into Boston. There used to be a place called the Combat Zone. And there was a bar called the Palace, L-shaped.
Yep.
One band would stop, the other band would go, and I'd be up there dancing with the band, and I'd be evicted from the bar and stagger down Washington Street. True story. Standing in front of the Summer Tunnel, drunk out of my mind. And one night, the East Boston Police Station's right there. A police officer saw me. He says, "You can't hitchhike. You're drunk out of your mind." And they let me sleep in the locker room of the police station. And I got up and hitchhiked to the General Electric, as is, and the foreman came up and he went, "Go home and take a shower." True story. I retired from the GE when I was 23. I took an early retirement. Another name for getting fired. Yeah. True story. I missed my National Guard meeting.
How long were you there for?
I was there for a couple of years, and the day of my retirement, 2 police and 2 U.S. Army sergeants came in and helped me retire. I was handcuffed and led out to the main.
Helps you retire.
And they celebrated my retirement at the Lynn Police Station for about a day and a half.
Did you
It's a hell
have
of a
cake
retirement
and
party.
balloons, or what did you
Oh,
do?
no, there were bars. I drank at the bars.
Oh, nice.
That's my history at General Electric. That's what happens when you're living on the wild side, man.
Apparently we're into the segment where we're talking about outrageous stories. And Alana, tell me the most outrageous story you have in either your life or your comedy career.
Oh, outrageous story. My life is really kind of calm, other than my 13-year-old daughter who wants to have a meeting, sit us down, go over our finances, because she wants a car and a credit card. And we're not living up to her financial lifestyle potential. Let me see, crazy story. Think of something. After I got out of high school, I backpacked Europe, and I had a lot of incredible experiences going all over. We started in Oktoberfest in Germany, and then I went to Berchtesgaden, where the Cuckoo's Nest, where Hitler committed suicide. And then I ended up in Yugoslavia by accident, and Yugoslavia is no longer a country. And my girlfriend and I, we were kind of stuck there for the day because we had a Euro pass, and we saw this beautiful park, and we went and bought this meat, this dried meat. We thought it was like, you know, like beef jerky. And then this man came over, and he was really nice, and he's like, "Can I practice my English on you, you know, and what you're eating should be cooked first." And that was nice. And then the police came over with big guns, and they're like, "Get up," you know, because you're not allowed to sit on the grass over there. And I slept on the streets in Italy, went just all the way down to Greece, France, Amsterdam, and I think that was probably the craziest time in my life. And I'm glad that I did it, because I came back with a true appreciation for our toilet paper. You know, because it's soft, and it's soft. And what they have there is kind of like, you know what Dunkin' Donuts, when they grab your donut, that kind of stuff, like that.
Wax.
It's the same at the doctor's office after they're like, scoot, scoot, and they're like, and they give you like a Dunkin' Donuts wrapper. It's the same. And one hostel we stayed in, they just gave us newspaper, and we're like, well, this is no good, we can't read it. And they're like, no, you need that. Yeah, I'm still stained, I think. I'm tainted for sure.
Well, nightmares over that.
Yeah, so I probably have some good stories. I was 18 years old, and you can drink anywhere there, and it was cheaper than buying a Coca-Cola. So I saw the Vatican. I saw the Pope at the time. And I was there during the stock market crash of 1987, which I just gave away my age. That sucks. Can you take off that part?
Yeah, we can edit it out.
All right, good. That would be lovely.
Bob was born that year.
Yeah.
We'll make Bob younger and you younger.
I was reborn that year.
No, it was an exciting time in my life, and I always thought I'd go back. And I never got the opportunity to go back like that, but I did get the opportunity to take an 11-day European cruise. Yeah, 2 years ago with my husband. For our 15-year anniversary, and I walked where I had walked as a teenager, and it was just amazing how many people get to do that in a lifetime.
That's really good.
Yeah.
And Miss Parker, what is the most outrageous thing that has happened to you?
Well, I've never taken a European cruise, and I don't have a husband, so I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
What was the most outrageous moment in elementary school?
Oh my God! Oh God! In elementary school. Oh Christ! I don't know. I've had a lot of crazy stories. My life has absolutely been nuts.
Yeah.
I've lived all over the place. I performed in Vegas. I lived in Vegas. I've performed here. It's just bananas. When I used to do Joey and Maria's Comedy Italian Wedding, I did that for about 9 years, and I got assaulted during a show.
Oh.
I'll never forget this. I played a drunk bridesmaid, so my character was this big-haired, big-mouth Italian chick from Revere, real hard-ass, nothing like me, nothing, right? And and so I'm playing a drunk, and I'm doing my thing. I'm falling over tables and climbing under people. My shoes are hanging out of my bra. It was awesome, right? And this woman grabs me. She literally grabs me, and she puts me in a headlock. And I'm thinking, all right, should I elbow this lady, or am I going to break her hip? What am I going to do, right? And she pushes me down on the ground. Sweetheart, here. And she's got me down. She's got her knee in my back, and she has a cup of coffee, and she's pouring coffee down my throat. Hot coffee. I'm like, shit, I am good. This lady thinks I'm bombed. It was awesome.
Oh, my God.
That was so good. That was the moment I knew I was a great alcoholic/actor. Yeah, it was awesome. It was so good. Yeah, it was nuts. Yeah, it's good times. Sorry, I'm just getting a little cash.
Right.
I'm like, what?
We have about 5 minutes left, so
Can I just ask you a question?
sure.
Where's your mug? Last time I was here, I bought Shawn a mug with my mug.
With her mug.
I did.
That's not it.
It's not it, no.
Mark, you gave me the wrong mug. Yeah.
What happened to Cliff?
Cliff retired. He's down there.
Well, when Shawn asked me to do the show the first time, he was like, "Ooh, you're from Southie. What are you, sort of a badass?" And I was like, "Yeah, well, not really." So I went out and I bought a mug and I put my picture on it and I wrote "sort of a badass." I gave it to him, but he's not sporting it.
I got it at
It's
my
in the
house.
dishwasher.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's in the dishwasher, yeah. Because I use it every day.
It's kind of creepy.
Every other day. Okay. So anyways, we're going to have to wrap this up with like you comedians and then everybody else. And so any last words for this show, Bob? Because you're going to like
Keep on keeping on.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's
Keep
right.
on keeping on.
Bring us back for the 250 show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, at my age, bring us back for the 202nd show.
You got time. I like being around him because he's like these youngins, and he keeps pointing at me, and I'm like, ooh. Because my kids,
1987, 18 years. You think I'm stupid? I went to Catholic schools. Mea culpa, mea culpa. Go ahead.
So what are you going to be doing in the next, over the holiday season?
Over the holidays, I'll be doing some heroin and maybe, no. What the hell am I doing? Celebrating Thanksgiving with Diana and her family, and then I'll be back on the street again for Christmas. No, we usually do the vet shelter. Last year I did it with Sweeney and Clark and Lenny, and it was the veteran shelter in wherever it's in Boston. And that's a wake-up call, folks. You go in there and see reality. So enjoy your Christmas. You know, you got a family, and enjoy it. Because that was me, Lenny, and Stephen Sweeney. It shook me up, you know, and I gave out all my DVDs, and when I went back a week later, nobody took them, so I was I was really flattered that
they
I
probably
made such an impression.
didn't have TVs. I mean,
No, it's true. A lot of them don't have a DVD
yeah.
player, you know.
They're like, how's this going to get me
You're
drugs?
right.
Yeah,
That's true. No, but enjoy your holidays if you got something in somebody in your life.
And
Remember, there are lots of people that ain't got nothing.
That's right. Or someone to love them.
Count your blessings, right? It's true, you know. I
Yeah.
just look in the mirror and I go, I love you.
And what
You know
about,
what? Wait a minute. You know what Oscar Wilde said?
Yep.
To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance.
Yeah.
Oscar Wilde.
Yeah. I love
Because
myself
if you love yourself,
daily.
you can love somebody else, right?
Yep.
Thank you. Enough of the preach.
All right, so that's Bob Seibel right there. He's a very famous comedian,
He's a good man.
and
Thank you, Captain.
he'll grow his hair back, so next time we can
That's
have
right.
the Bob Seibel on. And to his right is Alana Sisco, very famous comedian. And what are you going to be doing over the holiday season?
For the holidays, I got a lot of shows. I have a pep rally for my daughter Wednesday night. You know, I got 3 kids. They're in jazz band, chorus, swing, soccer, softball, baseball, volleyball. And if I don't attend one of their things, they think I don't love them. So I stay busy, and I know that this is probably the best years of my life, and I want to embrace it while it's happening.
That's good.
Yeah.
And Miss Parker, what are you going to be doing over the holiday season?
Well, I met a new fella, and I'm going to, he's from Buffalo, and I'm going to Buffalo for Thanksgiving to meet the family.
Go Bills.
I'm nervous. It's a big deal. I actually go to a Bills bar on every Sunday at the
Yeah.
Hop. Yeah, and just to try to fit in, I wear the Bills sweatshirt, but I have a, you know, I heart Tom Brady's tight end on my inside. Yeah. Is he a tight end? Because he's got a great one. Yes, I'm going to Buffalo. I'm going to Buffalo. Taking an 8-hour trip to Buffalo. Yes, I'm going to eat a lot of wings. Yes.
I could get you there in 6.
A lot of wings and a lot of Labatt's Blue. Yeah, I'm going to the Niagara Falls. We got a hotel at the casino, so
Nice.
You got a whole trip
a little
planned.
romance, a little chicken.
That's good. All right, well, we're going to cut back to Nick. Nick McQuick's over here. And Nick, what are you going to be doing over the holiday season? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be watching the Thanksgiving game.
Yeah.
big Bruins fan.
Exactly.
The Stanley Cup.
Yep.
Like you won the Stanley Cup, but
Yeah.
who's your favorite player for the Bruins?
Well, I play defense for hockey, so I like Chara the best.
Yeah. And out of all, what do you feel you're the most talented at?
I would probably say hockey. I've been doing hockey for more years than football, so
That's good.
probably hockey.
And how fast can you shoot a puck?
Well, I never actually use one of those mile per hour meter things, but a slap shot's pretty good. Wrist shot, not so much.
So you're actually our Andy Richter of the show, the 200th show. You're making me look good right now, because what we're actually doing is we're like trying to get all the comedians here at once, and oh, thank you, a cupcake. I was very. That's so funny.
You have to
You know what we went through to
eat
get
it with no hands.
The 200th cupcake.
Hey,
So cupcake that I made from scratch.
Oh, really?
With love today.
Bravo!
Wow.
Thank you very
Don't
much.
lie.
All right, perfect.
I also brought you something, Sean. Because we
She's
didn't
a
get many
baker.
trick-or-treaters in Billerica. I brought you Twizzlers.
Thank you. Did you
I
get
brought
that?
you a Reese's peanut butter cup. It's a little...
Did you get these from the back home?
I did not. I got those from my house.
Where are the keys to the car?
Where's the keys to the car? No!
200.
Oh my God!
Yeah, the new Bob Barker.
Oh Lord, that's funny.
You got keys too?
More gifts.
You're gonna have to pay taxes.
I need a new car. Oh wait, oh no, here we go. Not saying anything, it's calm.
I actually thought so
There's one
too.
piece left. So.
You're gonna keep all that for yourself? That's kind of selfish.
Well, would you like the warm
That is my
Reese's?
favorite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think Bob may have a gift here.
Yeah, I got my here.
Well,
This is my senior ID card for the team. You might need.
perfect.
Is this Charlie card any good? This thing, or is it worth anything?
Doesn't have any money on it.
Oh yeah,
Fine,
I'm
here's my shoe.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hold on.
Buddy's bras next.
Hold on.
Oh my God, no! Oh Lord, the emotions here tonight. Jesus God
And
Almighty.
other than the MBTA, this show has been sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts, apparently.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Shawn Hansen runs on Dunkin'.
Like America.
Let's give it up for Sean. Great show.
Yeah, Sean.
Thanks for having us.
happy 200.
I thought that was for me.
I don't think it'll fit.
No, maybe.
I want him to light up.
Matches your tie.
I think it's unfair that adult shoes don't light up like kids' shoes.
They do, but they're called hookers.
Oh, right.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for coming out. I have thousands of fans in the audience.
200 members. Woo!
We can't forget about Nick.
Nicky!
Yeah. The next Pete Bouchard. He is Pete Bouchard. He'll take off his mask right now.
Yeah.
Big game on Thanksgiving.
Well,
Yeah.
have a good night, everybody, and drive careful.
Do we get a motel out of this, or we have to drive home?
My father will drive you home.
I know, yeah. Good luck, buddy. Thank you. At a ball.
I'd just like to thank comedian Alana Sisco. She was on show 39, 70, 100, and 200. Eric Bell, he was on shows 127 and 200. Bob Seibel, Milestone Bob, on shows 150, 100, 150, and 200. Colin Coughlin was on shows 126, 150, and 200. Dottie Parker on shows 188 and 200. Nick Sayre, meteorologist, on show 200. Chris Earl, special guest, shows 9 and 200. Thank you, everybody, for coming on my show and making Shawn Hansen's Comedy Corner episode 200 possible.
Add more to the beat.